Look, if you've spent literally any time online lately, your brain is probably buzzing. It's just chaotic, fast-paced, deeply overwhelming noise, right? It's exhausting. Well, today's explainer is going to unpack a really fascinating viral framework that actually offers a structural remedy for that exact modern anxiety. It's called the Mountain of Awareness. Think of it as an analytical journey, one that takes us out of the noisy, fragmented chaos of our daily social feeds and brings us all the way up to a profound state of cosmic peace. So let's jump right in and see exactly how this whole ascent is mapped out. It starts with a super frustrating modern contradiction. Why does guidance that is meant for purity suddenly birth conflict? I mean, we've got these sacred, ancient texts just gathering dust on our shelves while we're spending hours aggressively doom scrolling and debating tiny, out-of-context fragments in the comments section. We consume these disconnected pieces of religious or philosophical interpretations, and instead of finding peace, we find ammunition. It's this relentless cycle of self-righteousness. It really forces you to step back and ask, why on earth is something meant to be so pure suddenly the fuel for so much hostility? To guide us out of this tense cycle, the source material uses a brilliant metaphorical mountain climb. It breaks down into 4 stages. We start down at our chaotic social reality at the base, then we move up the slope of political analysis, reaching universal validation near the peak, and finally, we arrive at pure spiritual awareness at the very top. Let's start right down at the bottom.
So down here at the base of the mountain, it is literally pure chaos. We aren't looking at the big picture, we aren't seeking deep understanding. Instead, we're just surviving on these tiny fragments of dogma. And this kind of environment, it breeds an extreme, really rigid self-righteousness. Everyone is shouting, literally no one is listening, and the original peaceful intent of any guiding philosophy just gets completely drowned out by the noise of the crowd. We're essentially trapped in a low-level state of constant agitation. And this brings us to a highly provocative question the text poses. When we're engaging in these fiery debates, are we actually defending the divine, or are we just defending our own ego? Because honestly, we often trick ourselves. We'll claim to be protecting something sacred, but in reality, we are just fiercely protecting our own group identity, our pride, and our absolute need to be right. It's basically an illusion of piety that really just feeds our personal and tribal egos. But as we climb higher up the slope, things take a very sharp analytical turn. Because what if these endless dogmatic debates down at the base don't just happen by accident? What if they're actually manufactured? Enter what the framework calls the political industry. The analysis here points out something crucial. A united, peaceful society is actually really difficult to control. So the chaos we feel isn't just human nature acting out. It is a calculated byproduct of political engineering, completely designed to keep us distracted. The mechanics of this strategy outlined in the text are pretty ruthless. It claims political industrialists intentionally divide the masses by importing rigid dogmas that are explicitly designed to clash with local cultures. They label long-standing peaceful local traditions as heresy to spark immediate outreach. And the goal here? It's to split the votes, keep everyone fiercely fighting over ideology, and then silently extract natural wealth right out from under them, all behind the scenes. It's a fascinating and, somewhat unsettling lens to view our daily societal polarization through. So you end up with this tragic collision. On one side, you have Carafon Local, which is local wisdom that has thrived in perfect harmony with the environment for centuries. And on the other side, you have this manufactured political polarization designed to erase it. When you actually step back from all the shouting at the base of the mountain, you objectively have to ask yourself, who actually profits from this destruction? Because it certainly isn't the people arguing. According to the text, it's the architects of the polarization. Now, as we leave all that manufactured noise of the slope behind and approach the peak, the atmosphere completely shifts. The pacing slows down, the air clears. Up here at a macro level, nature and universal law aren't seen as resources to be exploited. They are viewed as the most honest, unfiltered, sacred messages in existence. Because nature simply doesn't lie, and it has absolutely zero political agenda. Take ancient traditions like Ruwat Bumi or earth purification. Down at the base, political forces might just dismiss this as mere superstition or heresy. But near the peak, the text frames it as advanced, high-level ecological management. We're talking about returning organic matter to the soil, giving the earth a necessary period of rest, and carefully maintaining the local ecosystem. It's basically an advanced scientific understanding of natural cycles, beautifully disguised as a cultural ritual that perfectly aligns with the natural order. It's actually incredible to realize that revered quantum scientists like Schrödinger and Einstein essentially agreed with these ancient ancestors.
They validated the idea that there is a single underlying intelligence behind the massive, complex order of our universe. So this isn't about rigid man-made rules at all. It's about a deeply inherent, non-political intelligence that governs everything from the structure of a single atom to the silent spin of an entire galaxy.
Which leads us to this incredibly simple yet profoundly beautiful metaphor from the framework. Nature does not need politics. Just think about it for a second. Water falls from the sky and gives life to a plant. That water is completely, totally indifferent to the political faction, the ideology, or the religious dogma of the farmer who planted the seed. The natural laws of the universe operate with perfect, impartial justice. And the deeper we understand this, the further we get from that manufactured chaos at the base of the mountain. And finally, we arrive at the peak, pure spiritual awareness. This is an invitation to just drop all the noise, just quiet down. We are zooming all the way in, moving from the massive, sprawling cosmos right down to the micro level of our own being. Think about the cells in your body right now working in perfect silent harmony. There is a deep peace here at the peak. It's a meditative state where the external world falls away and you are left only with the fundamental rhythm of existence.
This brings us to a profound ancient realization mentioned in the text: he who knows himself knows his Lord. You don't need to look outward into the chaos to find truth. You just look inward. Your lungs breathe, your heart beats, and it all happens without your conscious command. The exact same grand, sacred laws that are moving planets through the dark vacuum of space are silently moving the blood through your veins. To know the quiet truth of your own biology and existence is to know the divine order of the universe.
And the ultimate reward for reaching this peak? It's absolute liberation. When you realize the universe's truth isn't confined by human dogma, you can no longer be controlled. Those political industrialists from the slope, they lose their grip on you. You can't be manipulated by man-made fears of hell, and you can't be bought with political promises of heaven. You are entirely free from the polarizing industries that absolutely rely on your anxiety to survive. We've climbed from the noisy, fragmented debates of the social baseline, through the manipulative machinery of political polarization, up into the awe of universal science, and finally, to the quiet, unshakable peace of self-knowledge. So here is a final thought to carry with you today. Are you ready to begin the journey of knowing yourself? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this perspective brings a little clarity and a whole lot of peace to your day.